Okay, so in this video I am going to be reviewing the iPad Air 3. I just bought it, I haven't unpacked it yet, so I'm looking forward to doing that, and it should be very satisfying. I also will be giving a brief kind of breakdown in terms of why I bought it, why I chose this tablet over other tablets, what I intend to use it for in the future given that I've just finished my architecture education. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm basically going to say why I bought this iPad in the first place. I used to have a Microsoft Surface Pro, and that had a tablet inbuilt. It was a tablet. It was also a really strong Windows machine. It was pretty much a mini PC. And it served me well over the years as an architecture student, because at the end of the day, I was able to use it as a laptop, and I was also able to use it as a tablet, so I could do my showpiece drawings, and that was the whole reason I wanted to get into using a tablet. Basically take my architecture illustrations to the next level. However, there were some drawbacks with the Microsoft Surface Pro, and I used the Surface Pro 5 for 2 years. I produced some of my best drawings with it as well, so I can't fault it, much. But what I will say is I've heard better things about the iPad's tablet, but at the time of buying my Surface Pro, I wanted the extra power so I could run things like SketchUp, AutoCAD, and all of those things on my Microsoft Surface. But with the iPad, the power is not going to be there compared to the Surface Pro, especially the iPad I've got. Obviously, the iPad 2020 Pro is a machine as well. It could handle anything a strong laptop could handle. So the actual iPad Air 3 it's got everything I need, basically. I don't need it to be a super strong machine that can carry out crazy renders and do really, complex 3D modeling, because I can do that on my PC at home. I just wanted something quite sleek, like a nifty little machine that I can take anywhere I want and do drawings and illustrations, if I'm out, on vacation or at a coffee shop. I also wanted it to be strong enough to be able to, store some data. But the main reason I bought the Air 3 is because of what I've seen in the reviews in terms of its user experience as a tablet. Now, the Air 3 itself uses a laminate screen, and we're going to look at that in a second. But the laminate screen, which is inbuilt, basically means the space between the pencil, the Apple Pencil, and the screen is really small, making that sketch experience a lot more enjoyable and a lot more accurate. So those are the main reasons I wanted to get the iPad Air 3. Let's unpack it. Okay, so time to open this thing up. Comes in a nice little plastic covering. It's all there. It's very nice, actually. It's a very good size. For me, this is exactly the kind of size I was looking for. This would be really nifty to just have in your hand, and you're able to do your drawings. So definitely a fan of the size so far. It doesn't actually come with a default screen protector, which is a shame and makes me also a bit anxious that I should have actually bought one. But like I said, it is a laminate screen, so it's different to the other iPads in that way, which means that the pencil is going to work really well. So yeah, really happy about the way this thing looks. Some weird finger marks, but obviously I'm going to get a case that's going to protect this thing from getting scuffs and marks. But overall, don't want to scratch this. Overall, really happy about the size and really happy about the color and the material. So in the box, it comes with a lightning cable to USB, obviously your instruction booklet, comes with your charging equipment. It doesn't use the new USB cables that the iPhone and the iPad Pro use. So, oops. Okay, so Oh, it also comes with a spare pencil tip here, female to female adapter, which basically allows you to charge this through cable as well as the actual iPad itself. I'll show you that setup in a second. So the pencil is, again, it's a really nice size actually. I was hoping it would be kind of slick, easy to use. Let's see how this thing feels. Okay, that's really nice. That has got a really nice feel to it. It's got a bit of weight to it, which makes it feel really nice as well. I think the more weight you have in a pencil, the more control you feel like you have over it as well. So it's definitely slick, so that's good. I do believe if I give this a pull, yep, the lightning end on here. So as I said before, this basically allows you to plug it straight into your iPad to charge. However, there's been a lot of kind of people who've said in reviews I've already seen that this just feels a bit precarious, you know, leaving your iPad around and having this kept inside just feels like it will break. It will either break this or break the actual iPad input. So that is why I guess Apple have included the female to female attachment, which essentially allows you to put that in and then you can just charge that with a cable the same way you would charge your iPad as well. So that's pretty cool. Happy with that. So overall, it's a really nice little piece. I have to admit, when it comes to the iPad, I don't think there's anything that really competes with it. So even just using this thing just feels really nice in terms of the actual screen itself. It feels very clear. The brightness seems really nice. The resolution is incredible. I mean, I think it's a 300 dpi resolution. It's actually a nice width to be able to type as if you would in a keyboard, and very responsive as well. I typed that quite quick and it registered it really well. So anyway, I won't bore you with the setup, but what I will say is, if you want to see me using the Procreate app, which basically will make really good use of this pencil, leave a comment or let me know if you want me to make that video. I'm really happy with the way this iPad feels. I'm really happy with the way this pencil feels. Obviously, I'm gonna sync this up and use it. I think this synchronization setup is really easy. You just plug this into the bottom of the iPad and it's paired. But overall, I would say this would be a really good budget setup for an iPad. For anyone looking to use a tablet. This is the 2019 iPad Air 3. The price is going for the iPad Pro 2020. Pretty expensive, and you know, as students, as young professionals, you don't want to be dishing out that much money when you don't need to at the end of the day, and you know, most of us can't dish out that kind of money anyway. I would really recommend the iPad Air 3. The power you get with the iPad Air 3 is also really good. You know, I think it's an A12 processor, which is as good as the iPad Pro in 2017. So you can see that upgrading their technology very regularly. So it's not like you're getting a crap machine. It's very responsive. The resolution is amazing, as I said. And it feels great. So this was just meant to be a very short video unpacking the iPad 3 and giving some reasons as to why I think for an architecture student this is the best budget tablet to get. I'm not a tech guy, as you can see. My review has been pretty basic. What I do on my YouTube channel, however, and you can check it out here maybe, or there, or here, I don't know, I'll put it somewhere. I do a architecture podcast where I speak to extraordinary individuals in the field who are doing, unique things. Basically, it's exploring the multidisciplinary potential of architecture, the hidden potential of architecture. It's done in a video, audio format, so it's really engaging. Check it out if you can, and see you later. Subscribe if you want.